Hi everybody, how are you guys? Welcome back to Turnabout Podcast. I am your host, the child that kept speaking when Aris and I went to see Encanto. That was literally running throughout the cinema, standing on the seats, putting his feet on us.
At 10 a.m.
At 10 a.m. And the parents weren't doing anything.
Funny you should say that, Bestie, because I was going to say I'm Bruno.
I knew it. I knew it because I almost said I'm Bruno, but I was like...
That would have been hilarious. I love that movie.
How are you, Bruno?
I'm really well.
No, we don't talk about you, Bruno.
Okay.
You're not allowed to speak. No, but how are you?
Really?
It was a good movie.
It was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it.
Go see Encanto.
I mean, if you want, you can pirate it. Not that we condone any illegal activity, but because Disney is a multi-corporal, capital giant, you can do whatever you want.
True. I mean, we don't think you should.
Wink, wink.
Don't do it.
I thought you were gonna say we don't talk about
We don't talk about Bruno.
We don't. But he's really hard.
Aris wants to have sex with Bruno.
Shocker. Okay. And welcome back to Turnabout Podcast.
Welcome. First of all, spoilers alert. Well, there isn't gonna be that many in that episode because we're talking about mostly external factors, but still, just in case.
Yes. Also, yeah, spoiler alert. Also, I really wanted to mention this at the beginning. If anyone who's listening, whether you're just checking in the podcast for the first time or are a long time listener, if you could just leave us suggestions for episode ideas.
Oh, absolutely.
In the comments. Not that we're running out of ideas or anything.
Who's? No. Absolutely not.
But our document is slowly shrinking and it's literally such a tedious process just coming up with new episode ideas because we literally we spend hours thinking about it and come up with nothing. So help your mains out.
And to be fair, we have done almost 50 episodes of this podcast.
That's insane.
We have done a lot of episodes, so it's we are slightly running out of... we'll never run out of things to say about the franchise, but we are running of ideas of episodes.
Categories.
Yeah, categories.
But also, I'm sure that this is just a temporary little slump because as soon as we finish DGS... we're gonna have
a lot of content.
Yes, of course.
Absolutely.
But by all means, just leave us suggestions in the comments below. And even if it's just Ghost Trick, even if it's a specific game or a
specific character even.
Yes. Yeah.
What do you want us to discuss? What is the discussion you're interested in when you open up this podcast?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that was basically house cleaning. Spoilers, little announcement. Now we can jump right in the artist shout out.
Yes.
Our artist for today is a French artist, which I just realized. I wish I had spoken to them in French.
Introduce them in French.
Nous avons un artiste très intéressant. Sur Twitter, son nom c'est Maskenjager. Mais cet individu s'appelle Val. Cet artiste s'appelle Val. Donc déjà, merci Val de nous avoir laissé utiliser I'm gonna go back to English now. This has gone too long. But it's Maskenjager on Twitter. That's the @ but their name is Val.
They have a card, so we'll link the card below. And
Absolutely.
There's their Insta, Twitter, Tumblr, and then even a helpful about page.
Absolutely.
So you can go check it out.
And he has some really, really good art of Ace Attorney.
Also, it's really cute.
It's so cute. It's so cute. Once again, it kind of falls into the category of artist who really tells a story.
Yeah.
I feel like artists who really expand on the world, like who creates like new dynamics and new fun things.
And I feel like Val isn't a stranger to that because they are a children's book illustrator.
That makes so much sense.
And I could totally see that.
Definitely.
Like, could you imagine an Ace Attorney children's book?
That would be so cute. Like,
I know.
so cute. Because also, like, when you do children's book illustration, especially because we study it, because we're studying in part to be children's book writers.
Yeah, and we're taking a module this term,
Yeah.
which is writing for young people.
And so you have kind of like what the author wants it to be about. But the illustrator has a lot of freedom to expand and to create like new dynamics in their drawing. So it makes so much sense.
Absolutely.
Really, really like that.
I have 3 favorites, Bestie. How about you?
Yes, go ahead, Bestie. Tell me.
Okay, so my first favorite is, I know we both hate him, but I love the green one of Nayuta. Yes, that one. I really like the white trench coat on it. And
it's heels.
The heels, exactly. And it's very timely because actually today I was editing and uploaded the fashion episode where we dissed Bruce Goodman for his white trench coat. Nayuta pulled it off though.
Nayuta pulled it off because he had the right accessories.
Absolutely. And the hair is looking stunning.
The hair is stunning. The eyes,
scarf.
Even just the implication that Nayuta has like somehow a group chat with Rafe and Apollo and they constantly like bombard him with text makes so much sense.
But I really like also the illustration, like how it's a bit like, I don't know how to, it feels like very meticulously drawn, like it's not rushed, and I really like how it's a bit more structured, like there's no there's not a lot of like round angle. It's very like it has a lot of square angles and right angles, like his Nayuta's eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very geometric.
Yes, that is the word I was looking for. So my second favorite is Black Quill with heels.
That was one of my favorite too.
Okay. I'm
Athena with pants.
Not wait, which one are you looking at? Okay, I was looking at this one.
Ah.
But the concept is the same.
Exactly.
It is Black Quill with heels. And he's looking stunning.
It makes so much sense for him.
He looks stunning.
It looks so good.
Like, it's... Oh my god, I hate Todrick Hall, but the...
Nails, hair,
yeah.
Hill, yeah.
Like, Black Quill walking in that music video.
On the beat.
Absolutely. And my last favorite, Bestie, is the DGS characters.
Oh, as Ace Attorney characters.
Yeah, emoting the sprites.
Yeah.
I really love this. You know, I've had my fair share of issues with DGS, but I feel like this was like using DGS to pay an homage to the originals.
Love it.
Especially like Watson, I think that's her name. I mean, I haven't played past...
Iris.
Yeah, Iris as Pearl is...
adorable.
Phenomenal. Like, it is adorable. Even if it's a child.
Yeah, and even like Edgeworth and Von Zieks.
It looks really good.
To me, Von Zieks looks a lot like Edgeworth anyway, so
yeah.
It makes sense.
So yeah, what about you?
My favorite... We've discussed this in the past. I have a soft spot for Blackwell, so my favorite was the one where he's complaining about wanting to be a seagull. That made me laugh. Like, I love when artists do that, like, they create a whole little story with their art, because, like, the drawing is amazing, and the hair, and the chair, and the slumping, very, Kyle Hyde from Hotel Dusk. But, just the joke really made me laugh. And my second one was Athena in pants and the Blackwell in heels. What a dynamic duo, and the height difference and the kind of sibling dynamic between them. I really, really, really like that.
Absolutely. But yeah, overall just really, really cute work.
Absolutely.
Like, Val, when you listen to this, we strongly encourage you to make an Ace Attorney children's book, like a picture book.
Even just for us. Just one sprite. Just one... What are they called? We know.
What?
Of the name, like...
Spread.
Yeah, one spread.
It's... Yeah. I feel like it'd look amazing. Like, Definitely. It'd be phenomenal. But yeah. Thank you very much for agreeing for us to feature you. And everyone who's listening will link Val's card below, so you can go follow and like and just share and appreciate the art. Absolutely.
Thank you again, Val. And I was gonna say we love you, but that seems a bit too, I don't think we're at that stage of our relationship. I don't want to rush it. But thank you so much. Now,
okay,
let's move on to the episodes.
Let's get into business.
So, here's the theme for today. The podcast episode today is make your own cases with celebrities.
Absolutely.
How are you feeling?
Honestly, this idea is insane. I love it. But basically we've written a premise for each case. We've titled it, we've gave it a defense attorney, a prosecutor, a defendant, and it's featuring celebrities, and the other one has to follow the story and ask questions and in the end figure out who did it. I used a mix of characters from the games as well.
Yeah. I use just celebrities.
Okay.
And, of course, prosecutors and everyone from the games.
But yeah, I have 2.
I have 3. So we're going to start by me this way.
Yeah.
It'll be properly sandwiched. Here's the name of my first one.
Okay.
Turnabout Festival.
Oh, okay.
Thoughts? What do you think it's about?
I have no idea what it's about.
No clue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Is it Gilmore Girls?
No.
Okay.
No. Do you want my synopsis?
Yeah.
Everyone is gathered for the famous 3-day-long famous festival. However, when the lead act collapses on stage, chaos erupts. What could have possibly happened?
Yeah. What do you want me to say? You're looking at me like...
Where is this? A 3-day-long music festival.
Is it Coachella?
Yes.
Okay.
Murder at Coachella.
Murder at Coachella.
Yeah.
Okay. I wish to whoever was listening that they'd be here to see at
mischievous face.
Yes, at the looks that this woman who has invited me over and forced me to eat cigarettes is giving me.
Would you say that I walked in with a mischievous grin?
I'd say that I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me.
Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground.
I don't think that comes directly after. But yeah.
So.
That's a synopsis?
That's my synopsis.
Oh, I've mentioned names in mine.
Oh no, because you're supposed to guess who it is.
Okay. I mean, you haven't given me any clues.
So it's Coachella.
Okay. Going off who I know you like.
Yeah.
It's Doja Cat.
Yeah, Doja Cat is in it. Absolutely.
Is she the main act?
No, she wasn't killed.
Okay.
Do you want me to give you more clues?
Sure.
I can give it the whole detail.
Yeah.
It's a person who had many enemies, including the other artist.
Is it Kanye West?
Yes.
This is very current affairs. We have been.
Exactly.
Oh my god. We've been exchanging Kanye's posts.
We're closely following it.
Yes, we are.
It's
so funny.
It was insane.
It was. So Kanye is accused of...
No.
No? Kanye is dead?
Kanye's murdered.
Kanye's murdered?
And he dies on stage.
While performing?
While performing.
Was there blood?
No.
Oh my god. Was it poison?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So Doja Cat is a witness. And how many more witnesses do you have? You have 3 more witnesses and 1 defendant.
4 more. And 3 witnesses and 1 defendant.
So is Doja Cat a witness?
Yeah.
Okay. So Doja Cat is a witness. Is Nicki... Nicki's a witness?
Nicki's a witness.
Okay, Nicki's a witness. Give me some clues as to the defendant.
If Kanye West was murdered right now, people would be like, oh, this
Is
person
it Kim?
did it. No.
Pete Davidson.
Yes! Pete Davidson is on the scene and he's accused and we need to defend him.
Oh, you should have named it Turnabout Skeet or something. Or Turnabout
Skeet
Yeet.
on Turnabout. Yearnabout?
The grand yearnabout.
The Skeet yearnabout.
You know why he's calling him Skeet?
No.
Skeet means come.
Skeet?
Yeah. Like the Megan Thee Stallion lyric, hit him till big ol' skeet.
How do you write it?
I think it's SKEET. And search Urban
But
Dictionary.
for instance, the guy who plays in Scream is called Skeet.
Yeah, Skid Aldrich.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name is Cum. So Skeet is the defendant, and Doja Cat and Nicki Minaj are witnesses, and Kanye is dead. So there's one more witness. Give me some clues as to the defense and the prosecution.
The prosecution is someone somehow involved.
Clavier Gavin.
Yes.
Okay. What about the defense?
The defense is someone who I feel like Pete could date, but by the end of the case, he would like, you're like my sibling, you know.
Oh. Is it Mia? Athena?
Yeah.
Okay. You'd see him dating Athena?
No, but I feel like she's a pretty girl, you know.
She is.
Yeah. I feel like he'll be.
Athena's giving me a bit of filth. I'm not gonna lie. Like low hygiene. I don't know why. Like I feel like she doesn't cut her nails or file them. Like there's stains on her white shirt and she just wears it like on the opposite side.
Is it because the color of her outfit, yellow?
Maybe. I'm not sure why. But she's giving... I don't know. Maybe because she's... I have no idea. I have no idea why. But yeah, she's giving me dirty. Christina Aguilera. Is she one of the witnesses?
No.
So what's the hint for the third witness? Is it Kim?
No. The other 2 are...
Oh, there's 2 more?
Yeah.
I thought you said 3 witnesses.
No, there's like 3 more outside of Doja Cat.
Okay.
There are 2 singers. 1 male, 1 female.
Okay.
I can give you a clue. They are performing at this year's Coachella.
I don't know who's performing.
One of them is the murderer.
Yeah.
And it's linked to the current Kanye.
Is it what's his name? Astroworld.
No. It's not Travis Scott. He's not involved.
Is it Kid Cudi?
No.
Who else is involved in the drama? In the Kanye drama? Like the current Kanye Drake?
It's a woman.
She's a performer? Alicia Keys?
If you don't apologize, I'm not going to Coachella.
Billie Eilish?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm assuming Billie Eilish is a murderer.
Yes.
Okay.
And the last person you won't find because it's so random.
Who?
It's Harry Styles.
Okay.
Because the three frontliners are Kanye West,
Who?
Harry Styles, and Billie Eilish.
Who would Athena's counsel be?
I know.
What?
Do you want me to tell you?
Well, you can give me a hint.
She has counseled with that person previously.
Apollo.
No.
Trucy.
No.
Blackwell.
Yes.
Okay. So, what else do I have to find out?
Detective. That's all.
Who's the detective? Like, what's the hint? Would they enjoy it?
No. I feel like they wear earplugs the whole time because it was too noisy.
Is it Gumshoe?
No. I feel like Gumshoe would somehow enjoy it.
Emma Sky?
Yes.
Okay.
So let me just recap. The setting is Coachella. Kanye West is performing when he collapses on the floor. He has been poisoned from his dressing room. Only a select number of people have access to that same dressing room. Billie Eilish, Pete Davidson, Doja Cat, Harry Styles, and Nicki Minaj. All people set to perform or attend with someone who's set to perform. When Pete Davidson is arrested, Athena with Blackwell jump to his defense. But the real murder all along was Billie Eilish. Ton ton ton!
I mean, what can I say?
R.I.P. to Ye.
R.I.P. to Ye, and just for context, we spent like 40 minutes before recording writing these ideas down. How did you come up with all of that in like such a short amount of time? Like, I haven't blurted out anything.
I was thinking about it on our walk. Because I was like thinking, wouldn't that be insane though? And like, Coachella is a 3-day thing, so I was thinking like it could happen on the first day, and then during the second investigation, the concerts are happening and stuff.
Okay.
Doja Cat would be a fun character though. I think
Definitely.
Doja Cat is such an Ace Attorney character just in itself. She would show up in her Moo outfit to courts.
The sprites.
The sprites.
Okay. Yeah, mine is not like that.
Tell me.
And mine is a bit of cheating.
It's okay.
So, my first one is called I Set Fire to the Turnabout Ablaze.
I know which one it is. I know. I just know.
If you tune into Turnabout Podcast,
You already know what this is.
you already know what this is.
Is she the only one added?
No.
Okay.
But there's only another celebrity added, and this is where the idea came from for this episode.
We're just
I was scared you had it.
about her. What?
I was scared you had it. Like you had done this.
I haven't done this.
But you've mentioned her.
Maybe.
Okay, so I'll read you the synopsis. Mine doesn't have any blurted out,
Okay.
and I don't have a aftermath, but I do know what happened, so I'll help you. So my synopsis reads out as, in an alternate universe where the events of Investigations 1 did not take place just yet, on the fateful night of the Kodopian embassy fires, the Still Samurai banquet takes place. Both sides of the embassy, the Babalis and the Alabastian, join at the Theatrum Neutralis to watch as Adele takes center stage for the opening ceremony.
What would you sing?
That is a point of discussion. As she takes the stage and she clears her throat. Suddenly, the room goes dark, and when the lights turn back on, Kirkus Alba is found dead on the stage. Very similar to yours.
Oh.
The body is right in front of Adele, and the murder weapon is nowhere to be found.
Are they gonna accuse Adele?
What?
Are they gonna accuse Adele?
Absolutely, they are.
No.
Everyone panics. Luckily, Miles Edgeworth and his entourage are on the scene, and also Shi Long Lang, who orders everyone to be escorted outside.
Oh, of course, yeah.
The only other people who remain in the theater are Adele, who is accused of the murder of Kirkus Alba because of her hands being covered in blood.
Oh my god, Adele.
Two
babes, divorce.
Divorce. Two young podcasters who are there to cover the news.
Why are we here? Of course, we would be there with our luck. Of course, we would be there when Adele is accused of murder.
Oh, absolutely, with our luck. And Russell Brand, who claims he heard Adele and Kirkus Alba fighting.
No, not Russell Brand.
Russell Brand, who claims he heard Adele and Kirkus fighting before the show over the track list.
Oh my god.
Adele wanted to perform songs from her new album, but Kirkus Alba wanted her to play Rolling in the Deep and I Set Fire to the Rain, which she did not want to perform.
Oh.
She only wanted to perform her new album, which includes, what is that song?
Easy on Me?
No,
Oh my god.
No, There Ain't No Gold in This River. The one that I showed you, the meme video.
Yeah.
Where she's standing in the river.
Easy on Me.
Okay. So that is, yeah. She wanted to play that, and she also wanted to play Turning Tables, which is very sad. But Kirkus Alba was in the mood for something more upbeat.
Yeah.
So Adele says that that's bollocks, but soon everyone investigates the embassy altogether. Before they know it, however, Kirkus Alba's corpse is missing.
Oh my fucking god.
Bum, bum, bum. In true investigations manner.
Russell Brand did it.
I'll tell you, let's go roll by roll. Who do you
Yes.
think is the investigator? I mean, I've mentioned them.
The Gumshoe?
No.
Shi Long Lang.
Yes. The prosecutor is really, really eager to put Adele behind bars because they were jealous that they were not invited to perform at the
Clavier?
Yeah.
Of course, fucking bitch.
The defense attorney is someone that is not very skilled. I mean, Adele, of course, could 100% afford someone better, but they were appointed to her because of the entire embassy grounds, national affairs situation.
Is it someone who asks for hugs?
It is someone who 100% asked for a hug from Adele, and in return he would probably get beat up from Adele.
Raymond Shields.
It was Raymond Shields.
It was Raymond Shields all along.
Absolutely. The council is Edgeworth and Co. So that includes Edgeworth, Kay, Gumshoe, Francisca. The defendant, Adele. The victim, Kirkus Alba. Witness number 1.
Us.
Yes. Witness number 1 and 2 is us. Witness number 3.
Russell Brand.
Yes. So, who do you think did it?
Russell Brand. He's lying. Is it us?
No.
Are we the drama? It's Russell Brand?
No.
No? Is it Clavier?
Should I tell you?
Can I guess?
Yes.
Is it Kirkus Alba?
Yes.
He killed himself?
No.
He fell?
He staged his murder
Oh.
with the help of Sheena.
But just because of the track list?
Absolutely.
What a drama queen.
I mean, he does have his whole illegal operation going on.
Yeah, true.
It was mostly because of the track list.
He threw a tantrum. I was sure it was Russell Brand. He left Katy Perry. He's a bad person.
It is not. So yeah. And in the end, Sheena spray painted Adele's microphone with fake blood.
Oh,
so when she touched it,
yes, there was fake blood
she
all
closed
around.
So then it's slowly discovered because they discovered that there was no body in the first place. But yeah, then Larry comes along.
Of course.
And Adele
falls in love with him?
No.
Oh.
But she does flirt with him.
Good, yeah.
And when the old bag gets upset.
Why is Russell Brand here?
Because Kirkus Alba, as crooked as he is, has an obsession with British stuff.
Oh.
Like, if, like when you're ordering your laptop case or maybe pillows, there's lavender, there's blue, there's so many colors.
But there is also
the British flag. Yes, and not just a British flag with that like rustic effect on it.
He would have a backpack with that as a child. There are even cars who has it. Yeah, that's
There's
him.
He would have like a backpack which would be like London, and it'd be like the red double-decker bus, like Big Ben.
Yes. Absolutely.
British beans and toast. So that's why he invited Russell Brand. No one else wanted to go. If they weren't performing, obviously.
What a story.
I mean, the Alabastion and Babylese embassy obviously like don't have the best relationship with Britain, and although he has an obsession with like Kate Middleton and like what she wore at her wedding, and Kirkus Alba was like trying to tell the press like, oh, I know what she's wearing already, and he was claiming he was invited. That wasn't the case, and because he leaked it that he was invited when he was not, in the end it turned out that the relationship between the two nations went sour because he was lying. Kirkus Alba is a British aficionado.
British stan.
He
truly shocking to
he
me.
loves Harry Potter.
He drinks tea.
Oh my god, he loves tea. With milk.
I feel like he would love Miss Marple. Not Poirot, because Poirot is Belgium. Miss Marple.
Definitely.
Which says a lot about you.
Oh my god, so much. So much. Not anything against Miss Marple.
No, but it says a lot. That's it.
It does says a lot.
Good. Okay. Thank you for that story. Fascinating.
For as much as it was lacking, I think I made up for it.
Yes. And I like the way you did it. I think we should do that. Like, synopsis with the names and then try to guess who did it from that point. Because my next one, it's impossible to guess the guest.
Okay.
So, it is called Vibrato for a Turnabout.
The what?
Vibrato.
The what?
Vibrato.
What's vibrato?
Like, whoa. Vibrato.
Is it like an opera term?
It's a singing term.
Okay. I don't know what it means.
It's just... Yeah, it's... it's when a singer does, like, it's a singing
like
term.
when they belt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a specific type of belt. It's like, wah.
Sure.
So... At a charity auction where celebrities sell some of their talent for a good cause.
Oh my god.
Many
Celebrities.
Leonardo DiCaprio sells a date with him. Adele. Of course she's there. Offers a day in her house.
Oh.
Grimes suggests that she could read her own poetry to a lucky fella.
I love rhymes.
However, when Shakira auctions off her famous Vibrato for a private concert, right after the sale, she is murdered. Pew, pew, pew. She's found dead in the bathroom of the auction, bulged to death.
The bathroom of the auction, what?
Bulged to death.
What?
What? What are you asking?
What are you saying?
She's found in the bathroom of the auction.
Yeah.
Has been bulged to death.
What's bulgent?
Isn't that the term that they use when they're like hit in the head in Ace Attorney?
Bludgeoned.
Bludgeoned.
How do you pronounce it?
Bulged.
Bludgeon.
Bludgeoned.
Bulged to death.
Belgiumed. She's hit by an Hercule Poirot repeatedly.
The entire country of Belgium came running under her like ass.
Yes.
Okay, so that is what you're giving me to work with?
Yes, I just have failed to mention 2 characters in my synopsis. 2 other people are present. Elon Musk and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay. Who was Jake Gyllenhaal's date?
No one.
No one?
No one.
Who was waiting for him back home?
I guess we'll never know.
I mean, he never answered your DMs.
Maybe he has. Let's go check.
Has he seen it? Has he opened it?
Can you imagine if he opened
I'm gonna put that up. Send me a
it? Still
screenshot.
hasn't seen it.
Please.
You already have a screenshot.
Send it to me just in case so that I won't forget. Okay, so what is she Belgium to death with?
So, I was thinking that maybe like, you know, every time you win, like you buy something, you have a little trophy because you did a good thing for the charity. So she's found with the trophy.
Okay, and where was she hit on the head?
Back of the head.
And
in the ladies' bathroom.
And this was still ongoing during the charity event.
Yes, the charity event was still ongoing.
Who won her vibrato?
Very good question. Elon Musk.
Oh. And was she gonna give the vibrato in the toilet?
No.
The culprit is Grimes.
No.
No. Who else was there? Adele, and who was the first one?
So
Leo
it's
DiCaprio.
Elon Musk, Grimes, Adele, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Jake Gyllenhaal.
I was thinking like because they're divorced, Elon might have like made his move on Shakira, making Grimes jealous.
You're very correct.
So the defendant is Grimes.
Yes. Especially because she was found in the ladies' bathroom.
Is the culprit Elon Musk?
Yes.
Oh,
that muskrat.
And no one thought to accuse that muskrat?
They thought about it, but he like paid it off.
So who is the prosecutor? Is it Manfred von Karma?
You know what? I had left the prosecution blank, but if you want, I can be Manfred von Karma.
Because he's the only one who would be truly crooked.
Or Christoph.
Ooh, but he's not, he's a defense attorney.
True.
So who would defend Grimes? Do you have any hints? Were they there?
So for me, the person was there, and because of the nature of that person, it wouldn't even go to court. Hence the leaving the prosecution blank.
Okay. So there's no defense.
Yeah.
Who's the investigator? Do you have any hints?
It's a person who's in the entourage of that person. What?
An entourage of what person?
Of the main person leading the case.
What do you mean leading the case?
Like, there's no defense attorney because of that person.
Is it Miles Edgeworth's investigations?
Yes.
And the detective is Gumshoe?
Yes.
Okay.
And the assistant is Kate.
Okay. So the culprit is Muskrat. The dead person is Shakira, and the witnesses are Adele, Leo DiCaprio,
and Jake Gyllenhaal. Yes.
So what happened? Well,
so at the time,
what was his motivation?
Elon Musk and Grimes weren't separated.
Did he want custody of their child?
He did. Well, they weren't separated at the time.
But like, if you're gonna like set up your wife to go to prison, then...
Oh, yeah, but because it's Miles Edgeworth, we didn't go beyond the thing. So...
I mean, didn't he... But
it was more of a spur of the moment.
Oh, so his intent wasn't for Grimes to... Oh. Okay.
I was thinking that, like, Adele could have done a cheeky little prank. Switched.
A cheeky little prank.
And I, like, switched the bathroom signs. Elon Musk comes in and starts speaking to his investors on the phone of the stall because he kind of gives me, like, dirty vibes as well. Pooping and calling.
Oh my god, and he doesn't wash his hands after going to the toilet.
Shakira comes in and hears everything. Elon panics.
But what does the phone call include?
He's calling Jeff Bezos and they're talking about illegal activities.
Did he talk about sucking Jeff Bezos' dick?
I was thinking more tax evasion, but sure.
Okay, so he was having an affair.
He sees her and pretends everything is fine.
Did she see him?
She heard him. But she's like, she wasn't like, she was washing her hands and stuff.
But so wasn't she stall. Like confused that he was in the ladies' bathroom?
You know, Shakira for me is very much that person who got their laptop stolen by a boar. So I think nothing.
Wait, did what?
Shakira.
A boar, like the pig. The what? Shakira got mugged by wild boars in Barcelona park.
I'm gonna send you a screenshot of that.
Yeah.
Wild boars.
They no. They stole her purse. Read it.
It was crazy. Your told Glamour magazine. I got my son an ice cream. We sat on one of those park benches and we're just minding our own business. And then 2 huge wild boars came from the back and ambushed us. And took my purse. I was like, oh my god, and screaming because they were taking it away with my phone. With my phone in it, my car keys, everything. Like, they couldn't understand me. And people were just watching. They weren't doing anything. So, since that story, I haven't been able to look at Shakira the same. For me, she's a survivor of a boar attack. So I think she'd be pretty unfazed by Elon being in the wrong bathroom.
They stole her laptop.
They didn't steal her laptop, they stole her first.
The beginning you said laptop.
I know, because I think I confused it with another story where a man in a nudist camp had his laptop stolen by boars.
What?
And there's a video of him chasing.
What?
Wait.
Oh my god. We haven't laughed this hard on the podcast in a long time.
Yes, I found the video. It's called Nudist Chases Laptop Stealing Wild Boar.
What the fuck?
Let me show you.
Now, just before we go, the tale of the German nudist who is determined not to let nature get the better of him. Well, the naked man, as you can clearly see here, is giving chase to a wild boar in Berlin after it snatched his plastic bag, which had his laptop inside. The person who captured the footage said it was a good example of someone persevering to achieve their goal. We're pleased to report the bag and the laptop were recovered. Modesty, not quite intact though.
So I was associating the two events together. The Shakira
No, I think I think now that a boar stole Shakira's laptop is canon. Like, it will never be unchanged.
It was in her purse.
You have threaded it into the fabric of reality. That is what happened.
Yes. And so I just
Should I name this episode in the title Boar episode?
laptop stealing boar. Sure. Truly the second, like the brother, like the sibling of the mice episode.
Yes. We had another animal one.
Wasn't it Staples for like
Oh
horse
yeah. Oh.
thing? The Holy Trinity.
Yes. Mice, staples,
Wild
boars.
laptop stealing wild boar.
Watch out. I kind of want the villain to be now that
The wild.
they employed Elon Musk to finish their dirty job.
The boars.
The boars
Especially the
employed.
way she tells the story, they ambushed us. It was like they could understand.
So, okay, so here's how I interpreted your thing.
Yes.
So there was this charity, and they knew the boars, the mafia of boars, knew that Shakira was gonna be there, and selling her famous vibrato. Can you do your best Shakira impersonation? Yeah. Those were her dying words.
Yes.
So Elon Musk is blackmailed by the wild laptop stealing board mafia. And they're saying that they will release pictures of him sucking Jeff Bezos' dick to the public and to his wife if he doesn't murder Shakira,
Poor
who has
Elon Musk.
publicly shamed the laptop stealing boars.
True.
So he did what had to be done.
Yes. That is like, but can I ask you something?
Yes.
Why did the wild boars why were they targeting Shakira even in Barcelona years ago? Like, what was their purpose?
I think there was something on that laptop, obviously, that they wanted to know.
The nuclear codes.
I want to make graphics for this.
Just like
The boar's opening the laptop and there's like nuclear codes on it.
just like the boars typing on a laptop with sunglasses like hacker Boars. Oh my god.
But yeah, I think also the big twist, which would make this case a double parter, would be that Adele was actually employed by the Boars to change the gender signs on the bathrooms. What do you think?
Yeah.
I mean, she is a prankster.
She's a prankster, but I feel like if the Boars had attacked like targeted Adele, she would have had 8 boar that night.
What if she's secretly a boar? Like a Scooby-Doo villain that you remove the mask.
Loads to think about. So the initial thing was, he sees her in the bathroom. Bam! Bludgeons her to death.
Yeah.
With the award. Then comes out. Switches back the sign. Wipes the award. And gives it to Grimes. And is like, baby, you need to go to the bathroom. Someone is like, I think Shakira is asking for you or something. She goes and is now found with what matches, because the wound matches the award, and she's arrested.
On the spot.
Elon Musk rat.
Holy shit.
But it was the boar behind it all along.
Absolutely.
Yes. It was actually the boar he was on the phone with at the bathroom, and they were like, attack now.
They said that?
He was gonna kill her at the private concert. That's why he bought it. He was supposed to assassinate her then, but the boars
were like,
the
kill her now.
The boar was like, kill her now.
Belgium her now.
Yes, and so...
He did.
He did.
Okay. That was eventful. To
say the least.
Would it be in investigations 1, 2, or 3? Or 5?
I think 1, because the 2 is such a well-crafted story. Only 1 has like weird ass cases in it who doesn't really make sense together.
Like Turnabout Ablaze.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So my second one and final one, unfortunately. Yeah. And you have only 1 left?
Yeah.
My second one and final one is called Turnabout Real Housewives.
Yes.
And I know you don't watch it, but I've tried to include the most prominent housewives, and yeah. So, at the Gatewater Imperial Hotel, another banquet is thrown in honor of charges against Adele being dropped.
Bravo!
The extensive guest list includes celebrities ranging from singers to artists to porn stars. She even flew in her best British friend and world-class chef, Delicious Scones.
I thought it was going to be Gordon Ramsay.
No, I mean...
Could be.
Yeah, to prepare the food. But perhaps Adele's most controversial guests are indeed the Real Housewives.
Oh, of where?
Of everywhere.
Oh.
Some of the most prominent housewives are invited, such as Gina Liano,
Yes.
Yolanda Hadid,
Of course.
Nene Leakes, and Plum Kitaki.
You have opened a gate in my mind of the Real Housewives of Ace Attorney.
Absolutely.
Who would be on there?
I was thinking of doing it without celebrities,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to cheat my way out of it. So Plum Kitaki would obviously be one. Sister Bikini. Sister Bikini.
Yeah.
Like the most wholesome one.
Yeah, kind
Dee
of
Vasquez,
like,
definitely.
You know, the one in Melbourne that we like...
Chica.
Chica would be like Bikini. Dee Vasquez would be like Gina.
Yeah. Well, would she? I think she'd be like more like Janet, like the villain.
Old bag?
I think she
She's
doesn't
not
have the
glamorous
boot.
enough.
La Miroir.
La Miroir, if you
Horrible mom. And the storyline would only have to do with her children.
Yeah.
Desiree?
Yeah, but isn't she a little too young?
Yeah.
And her husband is a loser.
Constance Court? Sorry. Justine Courtney?
With Justin Courtney, definitely.
Maybe she is too young as well, though.
Yeah. I mean...
Queen Garen.
Queen Garen! Oh, Queen Garen is the ultimate.
She would be besties with the Vasquez.
I
Oh
feel
my
like
god,
Francisca.
imagine that. Francisca?
Yeah.
Isn't she too young?
But I feel like Francisca in a couple of years.
Ah, okay.
Mm.
She'd be the lesbian housewife.
She'll be like
There's a lesbian housewife in Miami.
Nice!
Yeah.
Is it the new season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about... Oh, and I know who'd be the friend of... Like, the role, which is friend of.
Jean Armstrong?
No, like... They always have, like, a housewife which isn't full cast member, but is, like, a friend of, like, comes with them to the cast trips. It's going to be the widow from Spirit of Justice.
Believe in me.
Believe in me.
Absolutely.
What about the Faye sisters, Morgan and
Morgan.
Morgan and
I think like Elise is too wholesome for this. But Morgan should be messy.
Absolutely. So
Morgan
there we go.
would throw her tea at someone at one point.
There we go. The Real Housewives. Okay, we're back. So basically,
we had some technical difficulties, and by that, men are harassing Aris under his window.
They were literally like burning up the street.
And it is not the first time that happened.
No, it's not. It has.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the Duolingo screenshots you have.
Don't look through my pictures.
They did it the other night and they were working until 3:30 a.m.
Yeah.
So we assumed
it was gonna happen. The same thing was about to happen, and there was no sign of slowing down. So we went and had dinner. We were already starting to get hungry.
Yeah, we were hungry dogs.
We were hungry dogs, and so now we're like after dinner and we're back at my place where is no noise right now. So this is the second part of the episode.
So we left off with the Housewives, and I wanted to make like an official graphic of it. So if we had 6, the friend would be
Garen,
Believe in Me.
Believe in Me. And the
6
would be
ladies would be Queen Garen,
Morgan Faye,
Dee Vasquez,
Bikini,
Sister Bikini, Plumky Tacky. We had one more.
Wasn't La Miroir?
Yeah.
La Miroir.
So it was La Miroir. So yeah, that would be the Real Housewives.
But only Plum Kitaki was invited to your events.
Yes, I'm gonna read it from the top.
Yes, please do.
So, Turnabout Real Housewives.
Yes.
At the Gatewater Imperial Hotel, another banquet is thrown in honor of charges against Adele being dropped. The extensive guest list includes celebrities ranging from singers to artists to porn stars. She even flew in her best British and world-class chef Delicious Scones to prepare the food. But perhaps Adele's most controversial guests are indeed the Real Housewives. Some of the most prominent housewives are invited, such as Gina Liano, Yolanda Hadid, Nene Leakes, and Plum Kitaki. All of them accompanied by Andy Cohen himself.
Wow. Question. Is Delicious Scone with Doomsday Gloomberry?
Yes. They are together. They are dating.
Yeah.
Was when Nikki was performing in Coachella and yours was she with Romain Latouche.
He was her security.
Okay. And husband?
Yeah.
Okay. As they all dine at the same table, the bellboy approaches from behind.
Of course. The bellboy.
I have it written in capitals.
Of course.
And asks Andy to go to the lobby for an urgent phone call. Half an hour later, when Mr. Cohen still isn't back, the housewives go to check at the lobby for him, just to see the police carting off his dead body with a cleaver sticking out his head.
No.
Chaos erupts, and everyone is asked to remain within the premises as the authorities close off the possible exits. Adele, who once again finds herself in the middle of a murder mystery, says, "Not again, love!" The housewives bicker with each other over whether or not they should conduct their own investigation. Gina Liano and Nene Leakes claim they should, whereas Yolanda Hadid and Plum Kitaki say they should let the police do their job. They tell Gina that she's unhinged. Gina, you're unhinged.
I'm unhinged, darling.
I want to investigate the murder.
Murder doesn't matter.
The women split up until 4 a.m. when the police take the bellboy into custody
Not the bellboy.
for finding some very kinky evidence in his locker in the staff area.
Of course.
So we have investigator. I mean, obviously this is emulating Farewell My Turnabout.
So Dick Gumshoe.
I couldn't have imagined it without Ding
Dick
Gumshoe.
Gumshoe.
Prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth.
Miles Edgeworth.
Defense attorney,
F. Phoenix.
Gina Liano.
Of course. And her assistant?
Counsel, Adele.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be her assistant who's super dumb in Melbourne. Remember that guy?
I think he got fired. Oh my god. He was so cute.
He was so dumb.
He was really dumb. I think that was the edit though.
Oh, maybe.
But yeah, so defense attorney Gina Liano, I mean, she is a barrister after all.
Absolutely.
Counsel, Adele.
Of course.
No, again, love.
I'll help you win the case.
Love.
Divorce babes.
Defendant, the bellboy.
Of course.
Victim, Andy Cohen. Witness number 1, Nene Leakes.
Okay, I think Yolanda Hadid is the villain.
You think?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she's the only villain out of that list.
Oh my god. Victim number 2. Witness number 2, Yolanda Hadid. Witness number 3, Plum Kitaki. Who do you think did it?
I think it's Yolanda Hadid.
But how did she do it if she was at the table?
She swung it.
From the table in the banquet all the way to the lobby? I am afraid you are wrong.
Oh! Can't believe it. Give me a clue about how she did it.
It is Yolanda Hadid,
Ah! I knew it.
but she had an accomplice.
Delicious scones.
Yeah. I mean, she went and did all the murdering.
Yeah.
While Yolanda dialed the number under the table.
Ah, perfect. Excellent. Good for her.
Good for her.
Olivia Rodrigo. So, Delicious Scone is arrested too, I presume.
I have a secret ending.
They get away with it?
No, they don't.
What is it?
So, she is brought forward to defend in the final day of court when they run out of witnesses.
Yeah.
And they're like, I mean, Plum Kitaki, who's stuck with Yolanda Hadid,
Yeah.
corroborated it. She was like, it's not her. But they had to call a final witness. And Gina thought she'd call Delicious Scones. With the help of Adele, of course.
Like, good thinking.
And although they're accomplices, Delicious Scones threw Yolanda Hadid under the bus and was like, it was her. I have evidence. I have all the texts she sent me that she did it. No. And why? Because her daughter has a better pasta recipe.
It makes perfect sense. Gigi Hadid is the chef. We've talked about a lot on this channel about Gigi Hadid's spicy vodka pasta.
And
She was
Delicious
jealous of
Scones
her
was like,
success.
yes, exactly.
Oh my god. My head is spinning.
I mean,
the dots are connecting.
Delicious Scones obviously can cook. It's shown in the episode
Yeah.
on the case.
She's shit. Sorry.
Sorry, what?
Sorry, Lisa Scone. Oh my god. What a twist. What a twist.
Sorry to this man. He could be walking down the street.
Don't want to know a thing.
But yeah. Gina Joanningst.
I'm unhinged, darling. I'm.
Did you like it?
I loved it. I think that it makes so much sense that Yolanda was like, oh, she investigates.
Because she's also fired. That was her motive.
She's fired?
Yeah. I think she was let off the show.
Oh. And I was thinking
She wasn't asked to return.
It makes sense for Plum Kitaki because she's a mafia person, so she would be afraid of the police, not want to get in their way. But Yolanda.
And I think Yolanda is also demoted to a friend at one point.
Oh.
And she's racist. There's an episode where...
She is?
Yeah, there's an episode where there's Mexican workers putting in carpet for her in her house, and she was like, you should learn how to speak English.
Shut the fuck up, Yolanda.
Aren't you an immigrant?
Yeah. Where is she I think she's Dutch.
Is she?
I have a feeling she's Dutch.
What is she? Iris.
Yeah, she's a Dutch-born American television. Yeah, she's Dutch-born.
And her husband, her ex-husband, who she made Gigi Hadid and Bella Hadid with, isn't he not American as well?
He's Palestinian.
Yeah. So what the fuck is she saying?
Yeah. So, yeah.
What about your final idea, bestie?
My final
Sock?
idea is a case called Light Camera Turnabout.
Oh, okay.
On a set of a new Hollywood production, the lead actress doesn't show up one day. She's found murdered in a dressing room.
Who is it?
It's Florence Pugh.
Your
My
female
beloved.
crush?
My beloved.
Have we ever talked about...
I don't think so, but I had some really detailed, precise dream about her and I in a romantic relationship and woke up in cold sweat.
The woman was too stunned to
I was
speak.
like, am I gonna date Florence Pugh?
You were questioning your heterosexuality.
Yeah, I was like, what does this mean? Because I think I've talked about that in the podcast. I have dreams that come true sometimes.
You do?
I do on several occasions. I wake up and it's like, oh, that dream felt very realistic. And it happens. So I was like, am I gonna date Florence Pugh?
You are?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm coming for you, Florence Pugh. If you're listening to this, as we know you often are, watch out.
Isn't she dead?
Well, in Ace Attorney, she's been murdered. She's been stabbed in her dressing room. And I was thinking, it could be kind of like a period movie, and they would do it somewhere really snowy. They were all wearing fur coats and stuff. That was my vision for it.
Yeah, like a ski resort or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here are the protagonists. Andrew Garfield, Meryl Streep, Daniel Day-Lewis. Florence Pugh's been murdered.
Daniel Day-Lewis is so hot. You don't even understand.
And there's two remainings. Lady Gaga. And... yeah, Lady Gaga as an actress.
Okay.
And me, the scriptwriter. Well, so... basically what happened, Florence is found in her dressing room, and the only person who went there that day is Daniel Day-Lewis.
Were you dating her?
No. Is Daniel Day-Lewis. And he was a very, in character. And he played a killer in the film. So he was too much into method acting and killed her without realizing what he did. Being in his character a little too much. However, so the attorney chosen for this case sweeps in and
So
defendant.
Daniel Day-Lewis is the defendant.
Yes.
Florence Pugh is the victim.
Yes.
And who are the other witnesses? You, Lady Gaga.
Meryl Streep and Andrew Garfield.
So those are all witnesses.
Yes.
And one is the culprit. Who is the investigator?
The investigator is Gumshoe.
Ooh, okay. Prosecution
Francisca.
and defense.
Phoenix and Maya. Kind
This
of like...
is giving bridge.
It's giving circus for me.
Really?
You know, the snow.
So do you want me to figure it out? Or is it impossible?
No, it's figurable.
Are you the killer?
No, I'm not. I fall in love with Phoenix during that case, and we get married.
You have both your love interested involved, and you couldn't even like write me into the story with Jake Gyllenhaal.
I put in them for you.
What?
I put him in the story for you. But no, I didn't write you in it, but it was for you.
I asked you if someone was waiting home, and you said maybe.
I thought you meant like a celebrity. So I was like, I'm keeping him open.
I am a celebrity.
I have bad news. Being a micro celebrity on the internet doesn't count.
If only like Turnabout podcast, we were only micro celebrities. We're actually like well known.
Yeah, it's actually becoming like annoying. People
How do you-
recognizing us in the street.
Yeah, paparazzi.
Yeah.
How do you want me to like figure it out?
Okay, I'm gonna give you more details.
Yeah.
Vibes.
Like what am I supposed to go on? With what you gave me?
That's how I did it for Yolanda Hadid. Just like the vibes are off with this individual. Andrew Garfield was playing Florence Pugh love interest in the film, and he was pretty much like in his room the whole time, like really chill, really nice, very helpful to Phoenix and stuff. Lady Gaga refuses to come out of character, like refuses. She's kind of stuck in this Italian lady role. And she wears like a huge fur coat and huge sunglasses.
Like in House of Gucci.
Yeah, exactly. And her and Francisca, she likes Francisca, but Francisca doesn't like her. So that's a whole kind of drama. Meryl Streep is a bit like, Miranda Priestley. But she's nice and she helps us. And I am lovely and Phoenix fall in love with me and we love one another. But the thing is, like, even though no one stepped into the trailer, there was a window very close to where she was. She was found. So no one could have slipped in, but someone could have, like, went to the window. You know what? You're never gonna find this.
You're not giving me anything to work with.
It's all about vibes.
I'm not getting any vibes.
You don't have any hypothesis? You have, like, nothing?
No.
Can I tell you?
No. You have to reveal more. You have to help me unravel this mystery.
Okay. Meryl Streep was, like, a bit annoyed at... I'm gonna give you, like, 3, reason it could have been them. Like,
Yeah.
so Andrew Garfield really didn't want to do the film. Like, he had another project lined up, and that film prevented him from doing it. And he was really annoyed, and he was like often wishing that like the set would just stop. Lady Gaga was really into character, and they played love rivals in the film. So they were like, the characters were supposed to hate each other, and Meryl Streep was really, really annoyed that Florence Pugh was always late, and no one would tell her anything. And like at first, her body wasn't discovered for a while, because they thought she was late, and she was just taking her time in the trailer, but she was dead.
Is it Lady Gaga?
It is Lady Gaga. She was still in character and plotted or planned because she wanted to be like the new Daniel Day-Lewis. So she was like, it'll be good if I go one step further and actually murders her. And Francisca is very disappointed.
Wait, doesn't she not like her?
Yeah, but she's still disappointed. She's like, ugh. Ugh. Ton.
Do you want to rank each other's scripts?
Sure. Yours, so the second one was Real Housewives, Turnabout, what's the name?
Turnabout Real Housewives, and I Set Fire to the Turnabout Ablaze.
Oh, maybe I Set Fire to the Turnabout Ablaze
First?
Yeah. Kirkus Alba loves British things. Us being in it, the whole... What's his name? Russell Brand? Kirkus Alba, like, planned his death. And Dal is upset because Kirkus Alba killed himself because of a track list. Loads of very interesting elements. What about you?
For me, first is the boar.
Of course.
Like,
of course.
It is the name of the episode. It has shifted the Turnabout podcast verse. It is a new, like, I could not. My life has been changed forever.
Crying, laughing.
It's gonna be such a long segment, like the laughing part. Laptop stealing.
Can I read it now that I'm calm again? Just Shakira's statement. Shakira's purse. Wild Boars.
No, not again.
Wild Boars stole Shakira's purse in Barcelona. And the writer says a sentence I never thought I'd write. From Harper's Bazaar. It's just crazy. The singer told Glamour UK, I got myself a little ice cream. We sat on one of those benches and we were just minding our own business.
You have to say the quotes in her voice.
Voice on. And then two huge wild boars came from the back and ambushed us. And took my purse. I was like, oh my god. And screaming because they were taking it away with my phone in it, my car keys, everything. Like, they could understand me. And people were just watching and they weren't doing anything.
Brilliant. So yeah, that was my first pick. That was my favorite one. And then it's the Coachella. And last is the, what did you call it? Light camera, turnabout. It is a good name, though. It is an excellent name.
They should use it someday. I really want it to be like on a movie set. We've had a TV show already, but I feel like a movie set could be fun.
It'd be very Scooby-Doo.
It'd be so Scooby-Doo. And you know what? I could be the scriptwriter and you could be the director. That could be fun.
I could be the actor.
Who do you want to play?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Glover.
Sure.
There you go. Daniel Day-Lewis or Jake Gyllenhaal?
Jake Gyllenhaal husband for sure.
But Daniel Day-Lewis.
Or Daniel Day-Lewis husband having an affair with Jake Gyllenhaal.
I feel like you'd get along better with Daniel Day-Lewis. I think he's more intellectual and mature.
Okay. So yeah, we have reached the end of this chaotic, unhinged episode.
Yes.
Thoughts, bestie?
Loved it. Loved every second of it.
Definitely need to make a part 2.
Yes. but with maybe it could be something else instead of celebrities, like
TV shows.
TV
characters.
TV characters, or like cartoon characters, stuff like that.
Or Adele in Ghost Trick.
Or even make our cases with Ace Attorney characters, but
Yeah.
like different. Or just Adele out songs.
It's Adele, the Adele special. I mean, she was in 3 cases.
3? Yeah, true.
She was in 3 cases out of the 5.
You know what? Good for her.
Olivia Rodrigo. So.
What is the last question of the day?
I
have one.
Sure. Go ahead.
Do you want to do it?
No.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
How would you defend Shakira from those wild boars?
Ooh. I would dress as a bullfighter, like Looney Tunes style, and be like, Toro, Toro, and like do the red cape.
I'm sure they will like fall for it.
Yes.
Follow it.
I might be dumbing them down a bit, because if they were smart enough to steal her laptop that had nuclear codes on it,
and blackmail Elon Musk into killing her, you should really watch out.
I really want to make a case of that out of an objection.lol.
Who will play the boars?
I need to make sprites for the boars.
Elon Musk, Shakira, Grimes, and wild boars.
And
What a
Jeff
thrilling
Bezos'
case.
secret lover.
Yes. Yes.
Who do you think would be the bottom? Elon or Jeff Bezos?
I think Bezos.
Bezos would be the bottom.
I think so.
What
do you think?
I think the opposite. I think Jeff Bezos is definitely a top, but Elon Musk is like, I'm verse.
The thing is, like, I think that Bezos has kind of like this fake confidence, like he works out now and stuff, and he wants to pretend he's like cool, so that would make sense, but I feel like it's all a lie.
Yeah, he's definitely not a sporty top.
Yeah.
He's like an insecure little man who doesn't want anything in his ass.
Well, I feel like Elon Musk is also like that, you know? Well,
I feel like because he went
he
out
was
with
with
Grimes, he'd be
yeah.
more kinky, yeah.
Maybe.
But how would you defend Shakira?
I was thinking I would just like open an umbrella
Oh.
and use it to hide Shakira's from, to shield them, and just kind of push them with it.
What?
Hide Shakira from their sight so she can run off.
What if they held you at gunpoint?
that is something they can do. What if, yes. What if they stole my computer, went to my history, and threatened to release it to the press?
Yes.
That is bound to be problematic.
They stole the nuclear codes and will be blackmailing you. So yeah.
Complicated, complex.
Thank you all so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed our shenanigans. Gina, you're unhinged.
I'm unhinged, darling.
No. And yeah. Do we know what we're doing next week? We don't. I don't think
We
do.
have an episode we've discussed, but I don't know if that's what we're doing next week.
Okay, you'll tell me after this.
Yes.
But yeah. Okay. So, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next week.
We'll see you very soon.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Ciao.